Hello, my name is Shelby Gardner, and I observed Mrs. Hester's second grade science class. Mrs. Hester was discussing how materials change by heating and cooling. Mrs. Hester's LO was, the students will compare changes in materials caused by heating and cooling. Her DOL was, students will be able to compare changes in materials caused by heating and cooling. Mrs. Hester passed out cups of ice water to the groups around the class and asked them to wait a few minutes and then to observe what happened to the outside of the cups. The students realized that the outside of the cup became wet even though Ms. Hester placed the water on the inside of the cup. So I'm going to list out a few different questions that Ms. Hester asked according to the different sections in the Bloom's taxonomy. So Mrs. Hester asked the following questions pertaining to the knowledge section of the Bloom's taxonomy. Mrs. Hester asked, what do particles do in matter when they are heated? She asked, what do you think particles do when they freeze? When we breathe, are we breathing water vapor? What happens when water vapor cools? What do you think condense means? And what are all of the little droplets on the outside of the cup? Mrs. Hester asked the following questions pertaining to application. She asked, what do you think is going to start to happen when I pour the ice water into the cup? And then she asked this following question pertaining to comprehension. She gave them the example that when it's hot outside and cold on the inside, condensation forms on the window. So she asked if they have ever seen condensation anywhere in like a real world situation, if they've seen condensation happen on anything. So I think that watching Ms. Hester really helped me figure out how to teach a good science lesson and incorporate the real world examples into my lesson. And I thought she did a very good job.